What's up, everybody? It is Danny Gallows, of course, and welcome back to yet another vlog. So today is May 23rd, it's a Tuesday. One of my first days back to work. Actually, I just got off of work, and now I am sitting here at home, just kind of like relaxing, you know. I got a part-time shift over there, so I don't work all the way through the day, thankfully. Even though I go in early in the morning, thankfully I get off earlier in the afternoon so I can come home and I can relax and I can work on the video for the next day, get everything together. Just like last night, I just finished up a video last night on Willrow Hood, one of my favorite characters ever, of course, from my other channel, from my Star Wars channel, and you know, was able to get that up this morning, obviously, before I went to work. And yeah, it's just, you know, and like I said, today was one of my first days back at work, you know, getting back into the swing of a job again after being out of school. And you know, it's fine. You know, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to sit here and regale you guys with tales from my work unless anything happens, because you know, it's work. You know, it work. Everybody does work. Nobody likes work. You know, and like if anything happens, if something goes down at work or something like that, you know, I'll definitely I'll take some time to, you know, do a little video about maybe something that I experienced or something. But it's just a dull, boring job. I'm over at Home Depot. I'm in the maintenance department. You know, we do stuff like floor care and stuff like that, and just sweeping up and cleaning up and stuff like that. It's like I said, it's just kind of a temporary part-time job just to make the ends meet, but nothing exciting, nothing to report or anything. But now I'm home and I'm just relaxing for the day. Still a little bit cloudy outside. You know, the warm weather's still here though. And I'm excited for Friday, because Friday I'm going to get to go back out with you guys, and we're probably going to go like to the mall, probably somewhere around the mall area, and walk around in there, do a little filming around there, go to Burger King and try some new some sandwiches, some chicken sandwiches. I think I might do, of course, take you guys with me along for the ride there. Yeah, and I still got this red dot. I'm sure you guys can see I still got this red dot on my face here. It's not going away. I thought it would just maybe like a minor abrasion or something like that, but this is like it's like it got like burned. It's like an actual burn mark or something like that, and it's like burned on my nose. So unfortunately, I still can't do, you know, any of my Navy videos. I really want to get back into telling my Navy stories and stuff like that. But what you guys have to understand is that those aren't my vlogs. Those are more like permanent videos, me regaling people with tales from my life, and I don't want this big red dot on my nose while I'm, like, you know, telling people, because like I said before, it's distracting. It's just really distracting, and I don't want people, you know, asking about it and all that stuff when they're supposed to be paying attention to other stuff. Yeah, and you know, that was going to be the end of the video, but you know, honestly, there was something at work today that kind of reminded me of something. I was thinking about the old times today a lot at work for some reason. Sometimes, and I don't know if you guys do this, you know, please, you know, comment down below if this happens to you, but sometimes you know, I'll see like a building, or like the sky will look a certain way, or I'll feel a certain way, or an object will make you feel or think a certain thing, and it'll take you back, you know, like 5 or 10 years ago to like a certain point in your life, or maybe even not that long, maybe just even like a year or two ago, to a point in your life that you really miss, you know, like that age-old saying, you know, you don't realize how much you miss stuff until it's gone. Even Andy Bernard in one of my shows, The Office, you know, Andy Bernard during the finale of The Office made that great remark about, you know, how, you know, he wished that there was a way where you could tell that you were in the good times while you were living them, and not, you know, after you exit them. It's only after you exit the good times that you look back and say, oh man, like, you know, I wish I'd done things differently. I should have done things a different way. It would have been nice if I had done this or done that, you know, and you don't realize these things while you're there. It's always after it happens, and that's just kind of like how life goes, you know, time moving ever forward. You know, that's kind of just how things go. But like, it gets me thinking sometimes, you know, I get so caught up and emotional about that stuff sometimes, just thinking about, you know, my life back, even like my life back in the Navy, you know, my life in the Navy, my life in California, even in California when I was just playing music and stuff like that, just hanging out with friends and living in a great house and, you know, walking around San Diego and stuff. And I just remember those times, and it just, it sometimes it'd be so nice if you could take yourself back to those times with the brain that you have now, knowing everything you know now, knowing everybody that you're going to meet and everything that you're going to do. And it's almost like, it would be like literally like predicting the future, being able to predict everything that's going to happen. Maybe not down to a T, right? But that's not the point. You just have a general idea of everything that's going to come into your life, and then everything would be perfect. You could set everything up exactly the way you wanted, do everything you wanted. Ideas that I have now, I would have back then, and I could utilize them for all different kinds of purposes. And it's just strange to think about, it's just, why don't we ever realize that we're in the good times while we're living them? Why is it always years after the fact that we finally come to these conclusions, and you're like, oh, I should have done things this way, I should have done this, I should have done that. But of course it's too late, it's not like you can come back. You can't even rekindle things, it's like once that time is over, it's truly over. So yeah, I guess my advice for the day would be to try to realize that you're always in some kind of good time. Like even when you don't realize it, even when you think you're in bad times, sometimes you're in good times. And when that section of your life is over, remember that wherever you are right now, someday that section of your life is not going to be there anymore. So by definition, that is a good time in your life. That is a memory, a good memory in your life, and a time that you're probably going to miss, mostly because you've learned a lot of things. And maybe that's the reason why we don't realize that we're in the good times while we're in them, is because that is the learning process. That's literally the learning process, is being unaware of situations and being too young to understand, being naive to everything about life. And that is why you are the way you are. And that's you won't realize that you're living the good times, but that's how you learn your lessons, is you have to go through things naive. And because if you go through things already knowing everything, then you don't learn anything at all. That's the point of being smart about life, about being world smart as opposed to being book smart, being smart about culture and society and living life, in general. So yeah, those are some of my thoughts for today, guys. Of course, leave all of your thoughts and opinions down below about good times in your life, and about, obviously thoughts and opinions that I've expressed in this video. Make sure that you guys leave all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the Great White Void, and I will see you guys later, maybe, or tomorrow, hopefully, for my next Navy video without the famous red dot. So take care, guys. I will see you for the next video. Later.